Hi, I'm back. Just got a few updates for you guys. But first, it occurs to me that few people that know me right now have actually ever seen me in my glasses, so I figured I'd do you all service, and there we go. I wear glasses. I need glasses desperately. I can't see this far in front of my face without them. Right now I have my contacts in, so I actually don't need these, but figured I'd give you a little treat. Now, updates. So, the house situation. For starters, we've got 4 people living in the house right now. Another one set to move in about next week, approximately, and another one who should be moving in either this weekend or the next. So that's a thing that we're really excited for. One of them is more than willing to pay rent, the other one is gonna finish their schooling. So that's exciting and fun and a wee bit stressful, but nothing I can't handle. In other news, yesterday I called my mom and my grandmother and booked a flight to Saskatchewan, primarily North Battleford. Well, the flight isn't to North Battleford, it's to Saskatoon, and then I'm gonna be driving to North Battleford. Well, I don't drive, my grandma drives. Thank goodness, otherwise I'd be a bit stuck. But yeah, I'm gonna spend about 5 days with my grandma. On the 18th. On the 18th, that Monday, I leave. That Friday, the 22nd, I come back. So I'm really super excited. I haven't been on a plane in years. But my grandma was actually the reason I first went on a plane when I was 9, I think. She sent me as a VIP, which means you pay a little more to have a flight attendant keep an eye on your kid, basically make sure they're safe and all that stuff. And it was honestly the coolest thing. It's just the worst part was the, well, lack of very appetizing snack, his, picky 9-year-old. The headsets, which were kind of funny, kept them for 2 years and still used them. And the ears, oh goodness, my ears pop so bad when I'm going up and down. Like even in just North Saskatchewan when you're driving through the hills, yes, that's right, that Prairie Province does have hills, northern Saskatchewan, and there's hills and going up and down the hills, even that makes my ears pop. It's quite terrible. But honestly, flying is a lot better than taking a Greyhound bus. Ugh, the motion sickness would kill me. So the flight is booked, the tickets are bought, and I'm really excited. That's gonna be fun. My only little concern is the fact that I'm gonna be away from the family for a little bit while people may or may not still be establishing themselves, but we're all grown-ups. We can handle it. And besides, I'll be here for the main part, people moving in and stuff, which is eases my heart's worry a little bit. So that's really fun, and we've been eating, sleeping, doing all those normal things, even a bit of tidying, just because young adults make messes sometimes, like dishes and clothes and stuff. So we've been trying to start tidying a little bit and share the responsibility. And I've been doing a little bit of research into my genealogy. Turns out, well, couldn't trace history back into anywhere but Canada, but it turns out that my grandma's family was from Ontario and my grandfather was from BC, but they met in BC, which is really cool. Honestly, the cutest love story. Want to hear? I'll tell ya. So basically, my grandmother has this boyfriend, and she goes out one day, and she meets the sailor, and he's on leave, and they hit it off really well. That night, I think, if I remember correctly, I'm paraphrasing here, this isn't exactly the story, I heard it years ago, and I've been telling it ever since, because it's the cutest. He proposes, right away, and she says no. They met on a Friday. And he proposes, she says no. Saturday, proposes, she says no. She says no until the next Wednesday, when she says okay, goes home and starts to pack her bags to run away with him. Her sister and I think her mother confront her, and they say, look, we see the guy in the driveway, in the car. Look, if you stay here, you can be married tomorrow. And so they did. And they got married on the Friday. And that's really sweet. And then right away he left for leave. And then in 6 months, they got an apartment together the next time he was on leave, and suddenly my uncle happened. The next time he was on leave, 9 months later, boom, child. So they did not hesitate, and they were together until they died. So 45-ish years. They met in their early 20s, and they were together until the late 60s until he died. Which honestly, if that doesn't make you believe in the fact that love can be a real thing, I don't know what will. Honestly, it gave me a little faith in love when I was younger and wondering, will anyone love me? So But honestly, that's a really sweet story. It's the cutest thing ever. Uh, yeah, and then my mom, who was lucky enough to find love twice in her life, and then there's me, still figuring things out. But I'm only 19. I'm not. Besides, I've got a lot to do. My life isn't just one big epic romance like in those young adult novels. Now I've got better things to do, like eating and sleeping and living with my friends. Apparently, I've always wanted to live with my friends because I was talking with my grandma on the phone and I was telling her about how I'm excited to be living in this house with my friends with like 4 other people, and she was like, "Well, you know what? When you first came to my condo when you were way younger, because after my grandpa died, she moved into this little condo, really gorgeous condo. It's really small, really cute, but my God, my grandma has an eye for interior decoration. And apparently, when I saw her condo, I had said, when I grow up, I want to have a place just like this, but I want to live with my friends. Here I go, living with my friends. The upstairs aesthetic is kind of on point. The basement's kind of blah, but we brought our stuff in, so it feels really homey. We've got that fold-out bed, the nest, we've got everything. So it's not like a show home or anything, but I like our house. It's a nice little house. Lex brought in their plants, so we've got a pretty plant that I'm looking at right now in the kitchen. We have a shelf? Huh. On top of our cupboards, there's a shelf. Neat. Yeah, but they have like an aloe vera plant, this little fern thing, the one with the dark strip in the middle and then white on the outside of the leaves. I don't know. If you know what that is, let me know or something. But yeah, we've been settling in quite nicely. We got the last of Deja's stuff the other day, so that was really great. So now she has all her things, and she's really excited about having all her clothes again. And I've just got a few boxes to get from my mom's. I mean, I got some of the essentials. It's just, the snow's now gone, and all I have is winter boots. Then again, my only shoes have holes in the heels, so I'm gonna go to the thrift store and get new shoes soon, because the weather is now gorgeous, although you wouldn't believe it with how often it snows. That's right, middle of April, and it's still snowing. As in, like, white crap falls from the sky every other day, and it's so irritating. It only lasts, like, a day at a time. It's like, we come upstairs, and it's like, snow's falling again, and people are like, no! And I'm like, yeah, it sucks. That's the sucky thing about living in Canada. I mean, free healthcare, lots of equal rights and stuff, but snow. Winter had 6 months to come here, and it shows up late, and it is not fashionable. Because we just pulled out our summer clothes. Like, Deja just pulled out our summer clothes. But, it's nothing that can't be dealt with. I mean, I still have winter boots, so it's no issue. It's more for the people who leave the house without winter boots that it's like, puddles. But Lex has platforms that are like this high. Yeah, that's right, the 6'6" one has platforms. Well, they're already scraped in the sky already, why not go a little higher? But they've got platforms that they can wear, and they don't need proper spring shoes because the platforms are higher than any puddle they'll step in, so that's cool. And I just need to get sneakers. So that's been our lives, actually. I can't think of much else to say. Oh, this is gonna be a short video. Oh well. Hopefully things go alright, and my friends move in alright. I will update you when everything's happening. Also, we have a side channel for the family, and like, once everyone's down for like recording together and editing together and that sort of thing. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll be the one editing. It's really cute. It's called Fruit Basket. There's no videos up yet, but there will be soon. I'm really excited, and I will post a link once there's a video up. So, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.